Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the August meeting of the Montgomery County Legislature. I'd like to call our meeting to order. And Clerk, can we have a roll call of members, please?
Chair Pep.
Present.
Legislator Sweet.
Here.
Legislator Muehlbeck.
Present.
Legislator Headwell. Legislator Furiello.
Here.
Legislator Majewski.
Here.
Legislator Kowalczyk.
Here.
Legislator Pollock.
Legislator
Yeah, you're there, Legislator Elwood.
You are here. You are here. All right. All right. Please rise so we can salute the flag. Alderman Carpenter from Amsterdam, please lead us in our salute. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as we recognize those who have fallen since our last meeting. Mr. Frank A. Puglia of Tribes Hill passed away on August the 3rd. He was a member of the New York National Guard Stratton 109th Wing. Sisto A. Sorrento of Fort Johnson passed away on July the 30th. He proudly served his country, the United States Air Force, from 1960 to 1964. Peter Capobianco, formerly of Amsterdam, passed away on August the 15th. He served in the U.S. Navy Reserves with an honorable discharge. He was the CEO of St. Mary's Hospital for 24 years, retiring in 2004. And Wanda L. Gifford of Canajoharie passed away on August the 12th. Wanda was a caseworker for the Montgomery County DSS. A moment of silence, please. Thank you. Okay, at this time, it's our time for public comment. If somebody would like to make comment, please come up to the podium, state your name, and you have 5 minutes to say what's on your mind. So anybody who's ready, willing, and able to do that, please come forward.
My name is Julia Hudencia. I'm a local agriculture teacher and farmer in the county. I'm here on behalf of Farm Bureau to say thank you. We're wanting to say thank you for taking legal action against New York State's approach on our renewable energy sightings. We recognize that there are important energy goals in New York State, but we are in support of responsible and renewable energy development, and these matters matter to our local farmers and our local agriculture communities. And that's why your input on the home rule is very important. And on behalf of the Farm Bureau, we really want to thank you for taking a stance to support our local farms and agriculture land that we have in the county.
Thank you.
And I will present you this letter. Can I?
Sure.
Sure, take it. Thank you.
Would you like us to read it?
You can.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll
summarized it.
circulate it. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Amy Hopefully. I'm a dairy farmer at Apple Ridge Farm in the town of Mohawk. I'm also the farmer chair of the Montgomery County Ag Economic Development Board. I just wanted to come tonight and thank the board for the, now this is a mouthful, so that's why I wrote it down, the Farmland Protection Reserve Fund grant. So we were a recipient of this grant, so we're going to utilize these funds to put in new stalls in our freestall barn. Just a little about us. My husband and I moved from New Jersey in 2016 and bought the Pickard Farm on Commons Road in Fonda and moved our herd of cows overnight. We were in a rented facility in New Jersey and we couldn't farm down there anymore. It was not economically viable to do so. The community was not farming friendly. My husband and I love it here. This community is farming friendly. We really made a foothold in the community. We have a farm store that's done extremely well, and we really appreciate all the support from the county for farmers. And all the grant recipients have also felt this too. So we really do appreciate it, and I just wanted to come and say thank you. On a secondary note, I'm going to second Julia's comments. I also fully support the work the county is doing to slow down the sprawl of solar. As a first-generation farm in this county, we're milking 90 cows, my husband and I. We have aspirations to do more, to expand. And that's going to be continually harder with these giant clusters of solar farms that are popping up all over the county. And And I say that for me and for other small farms. I have 3 small children. They love the farm, they help on the farm every day, and I want a future for them, and I think there is a future for them, and it's just gonna look different from what it is today. The farms are consolidating, but there's absolutely opportunities outside the traditional ag sector to run a farm and support it in Montgomery County. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Ray Dykeman. I'm going to take about 2 seconds on this one. The economic grants that were awarded were afforded by existing solar projects that are already in place. And with more of them coming in, there'll probably be more of them grants that become available in the future. Wish we could start a panel and discuss what is true and what is not true. Most of the stuff you hear is not true. Be willing to sit on that panel with anybody and go forward with this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dickman. Anybody else like to make comment? All right, hearing none, we will move on. We do have a proclamation this evening, and I'd like to call Stacy Diedring up here to the front of the room, the Director of Advocacy and Education at the Regional Food Bank, to accept this proclamation. And your team. Okay. Whereas the Regional Food Bank and its 1,000 partners, including 18 partners in Montgomery County, provide vital hunger relief services to our most vulnerable neighbors. And whereas Montgomery County shall work with hunger relief organizations to make New York hunger-free by supporting access to 3 healthy meals a day for our residents in need. And whereas there are 7,440 people who are food insecure in Montgomery County, with 1 out of 5 children who don't have access to the food they need to thrive. Now therefore be it resolved that County Executive Pete Roman, Legislative Chairman Michael J. Pepp, on behalf of the entire Montgomery County Legislature, hereby proclaim the month of September 2026 to be Hunger Action Month and urge all citizens of Montgomery County to take cognizance of this event and participate fittingly in its observance. Would you like to say anything?
May I say something?
You sure may.
Is that
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
not a professional
Thank you.
like this,
Thank
in case you couldn't tell. First I want to thank Catherine from Catholic Charities of Fulton, Montgomery, and Chris Carpenter for being here today with us. Without them and the boots on the ground work that they do on a daily basis, long days, we wouldn't be able to all do this work together. So I just want to say a special thank you for you all and the hard work that you do. My name is Stacey Diedring. I'm the Director of Advocacy, Regional Food Bank for Northeastern New York. We cover 23 counties from Rockland up to so it's fairly large. It's about 40% of the mass of New York State. It's an honor to be here today in Montgomery County as we recognize Hunger Action Month and on behalf of the Regional Food Bank and our network of partners. We'd like to extend our deep appreciation to you all for allowing us to speak today on the incredibly important topic of food insecurity. A few quick stats. Almost 15% of the population, 7,440 people, are food insecure. 1 in 5 children are food insecure. Last year, we, with our partners, distributed over 1.6 million pounds of food within Montgomery County, which is equivalent of about 1.3 million meals. Despite this effort, the most recent numbers that we have from Feeding America, the meal gap continues to exist in Montgomery County. There are 1.4 missing meals at the moment that we need to close that gap on. That's why it's important for all of us to work collaboratively with our partners, municipalities, and counties. Thank you to Montgomery County Executive Pete Roman. We've done pop-ups, we've done large-scale food distributions, we've done mass distributions, and pantry restocks, which together are well over 100,000 pounds of food. Thank you again for acknowledging Hunger Action Month and the work you all do. We appreciate you, and I will stop talking now.
Thank you, Stacy. Okay, clerk, are there any communications?
No communications.
All right. Can I accept a motion from the floor for the approval of the meeting minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Legislators Majewski and Sweet, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
And now a motion for the acceptance of the budgetary transfers. Legislator Kowalczyk and Muehlbeck, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Now an acceptance of the procurement record, please, a motion.
I'll make.
Legislator Fiorello and Legislator Kowalczyk, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
All right, is there any old business anyone would like to discuss? Hearing none, on to the resolutions, and I'd first like to amend tonight's agenda to include an add-on resolution from the DA establishing the position for a full-time associate. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
All right, on to the resolutions. Resolution 199, authorizing county executive to sign revolving loan fund agreement for Heated Roof System LLC and TemperTech Manufacturing LLC. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Muehlbeck. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
I've got a technical issue here. My mouse is taking a trip. So I'll have to do this by hand, so, could you ask for the vote again, please, Chair?
Yes, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Pat, do you want to try this battery?
No, that's okay.
It was been here. Could work, could not work, I don't know.
Travel with batteries.
Oh, turning it off and on did it, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, resolution number 200, amending the 2026 operating budget, Montgomery County mandated forensic billing. Sponsors were legislators Majewski and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Resolution 201, amending the 2026 operating budget for mental health. Sponsors were legislators Muehlbeck and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Resolution 202, amending the 2026 operating budget, 2025 and 2026 Public Safety Answering Point Grant Program. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Pollock. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Resolution 203, amending the 2026 operating budget, 2025 and 2026 statewide interoperable communications grant program. Sponsors were legislators Elwood and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Resolution 204, authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement accepting the fiscal year 2023 State Hazardous Materials Program grant funds and amending the 2026 operating budget. Sponsors were legislators Muehlbeck and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention?
Passed.
Resolution 205, authorizing county executive to sign an agreement accepting the fiscal year 2024 State Hazardous Materials Program grant funds and amending the 2026 operating budget. Sponsors were legislators Majewski and Pollock. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Resolution 206, authorizing change in EMS billing rates. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Elwood. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Passed.
Resolution 207, amending the 2026 operating budget and authorizing executive to sign contract. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Fiorello. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Passed.
Resolution 208, amending the 2026 operating budget for the sheriff. Sponsors were legislators Majewski and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Passed.
Resolution 209, amending the 2026 operating budget Board of Elections. Sponsors were legislators Pep and Muehlbeck. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Passed.
Resolution 210, appointing member to the Hamilton Fulton Montgomery Energy Pricing Consortium. Sponsors are legislators Pep and Muehlbeck. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Passed.
Resolution 211, resolution accepting bids 2026 online real property tax foreclosure auction. Sponsors were legislators Sweet and Fiorello. I'd like to make an amendment to this resolution, a motion to amend it, to include the new amended list of properties that were provided to us at our desks prior to this meeting,
And remove the prior list.
and remove the prior list. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, legislator Majewski. All in favor of the amendment?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
And now, all in favor of the resolution as amended?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay. And resolution number 212, approving abstract of audited claims. Sponsors are legislators Fiorello and Pollack. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? All right, just one other thing I wanted to mention is,
It's the ADA.
Yeah.
oh. I don't have it. I stop at 212. Sorry about that.
Copy.
Thank you, Legislator Sweet. All right, resolution number 213, establishing the position of full-time law associate. This comes from personnel and the district attorney. I will sponsor. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Legislator Sweet. Any discussion on this? As we know, the DA came and explained this in detail last week in anticipation of this add-on. All right, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Passed.
Okay, just one other thing I wanted to mention is, we're getting down to budget time now. We went over our budget last week, at the committee level. For those of you who are new, what we often do is have a couple, 2-3 meetings with the executive and the treasurer, with just a handful of us there, so it's not an official meeting. And it's my plan to do that again in the month of September, leading up to our budget month in October. My plan is this: I will be there, our budget and finance chair will be there. He will be leaving later in the month, but he will be at a couple of the meetings before he has to depart. What I'd like to do is have a third member there from what I'll call the old guard, a legislator Sweet or a legislator Headwell. And also, I want to start phasing in new people into this process. It's a very informal process, but I have to say that in the past, I've heard from legislator Kowalczyk, legislator Pollack, that they would like to be involved in such things as well. And, you know, given the fact that we are evolving as a board and our old guard is you know, in the process of
Terming out.
terming out, thank you, that's the word I was looking for. I want to answer that bell in response to what our other legislators have indicated. So I'm going to be sending out a notice of Brian. I will invite you to the first one as the old guard. I'm planning on doing it on September the 9th in the morning. And I will send out a text to all of you. And Maria, since you're here, I'd like to invite you to that one as well. And then we'll go from there. And really what these, you know, I don't want others to feel left out. Believe you me, we're gonna be talking a lot of budget in October and going up and down this thing, you know, one way, you know, 6 to 9 ways to Sunday. But what these sessions do are talk about things from a 10,000 foot view. Okay, whose budget came in big? Can we cut them back? This, that, you know, try and hone it down to something more acceptable to the time in October that we start meeting with the treasurer and the executive formally, and then meeting with the departments and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to go on record as mentioning that to all of you, so that you know, we can be as inclusive as possible, and you know, start phasing in other people to this process. And again, it's a very informal process, but it's good in just trying to, you know, trim some of the fat early, you know what I mean? And then moving on to a more acute review of it among ourselves as a team of 9 people. So that's it. A motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Legislators Kowalczyk and Sweet. Meeting is adjourned at 6:22. Thank you.